going for the Star Surge facet out of all of... doing rather well down bottom. 7-3 compared to 6-1. Ooh, up top, Watson! What on earth? How did Falcons manage that? Crit! He's probably going to lose his life for this, and so is Amar, so... might actually be worth it for Malady, but Malady doesn't have the mana for another. Now the Resonant Pulse, as Malrine does have a wand, so not like you're going to be able to kill him off, but it's going to be fine. Oh my god, Echo Slime committed in the mid lane! Quinn completely caught off guard, and Malrine drops the voice line with a capital A. Okay, Quinn gets ganked. It's going to TP bottom. Going to find that free kill onto Snaking. Nether ward committed. It's actually keeping Snaking alive, but they'll quickly deal with it, and he should be dead. Okay, Malady shows up to the mid lane to try and secure the rune, but no need for that. Okay, Malrine. Oh, actually does connect with the cookie, and that's a very dead Dawnbreaker. Typically what you'd see more often from an Earthshaker, but this game, Malrine opting to go for the phase boots is definitely interesting. Okay, well, Skeeter's going to rotate in with that Dragon Form, and with the damage coming in from the Earthshaker, it's a very dead Muerta. Legion Rune going to be popped by Quinn as he looks to go in, looking for a target, and that target is going to be the Pugna. Snaking taken down, Tombstone committed. It's a 1-for-1 exchange so far, but if they could find Malrine here, it'd be worthwhile. The Legion Rune running is keeping Quinn able to chase. Doesn't have the Blink Dagger. He's actually bought out a Sage's Mask, Raindrops and Clarity. Okay, I wonder what he's going to do here. Okay, well, there's the Echo Slam committed right away to try and find Ace. Ace, though, with the decays, buying himself some time. Another Soul Rip coming through, but he's not going to get a chance to pop it. They hold on to the Doom for now, and, well, Ace, he is already back for round number 2. Quinn wants to make a move on the Void Spirit. Now's the time, and indeed it is. Amar, the Nam damage rune at the ready. Amar thought about dropping the Doom, but I don't think that's going to do all that much. Quinn, does he have the damage? No, he actually does not. Amar, able to survive with the help of 2 Lotuses. They will settle for crit instead. Gaiman, able to find a pick, but it's not the one they wanted. Gonna be able to save him if need be. Down bottom, though. Okay, they've made a move with the Doom onto Ace, but Ace is rather tanky. In fact, it's going to be Amar who ends up dropping here. Skeeter buys out the Blink Dagger, but he's not under any threat of dying, so they could maybe even turn back. They do have the Mortimer's Kisses at the ready. Crit holding on to it. Now the dead shot has been popped. They are going to pop the Mortimer's Kisses, get the kill onto the Muerta, and Ace might be in some trouble as well. Those last 2 kisses end up landing onto Ace, but Ace is fine. Rather tanky on the Undying with the Phase Boots and the Soul Ring, so gonna be looking to get himself the Glimmer Cape as I see a smoke come out. That's gonna be the Blink Dagger reveal here for Malrine. I don't think he wants to settle for Malady, but he just might be forced to. It's the Fissure coming out as well. Cookie is there, and Crit applies the damage with a little Shredder. And it's 5 shots. It's like 250 damage anyway. Ooh, Doom has been dropped. Amar is on the run. This is very ambitious, but there's the Fissure coming in from Malrine, and that's going to allow them to secure the kill. Echo Slam committed as well. Watson drops the Requiem, but it's all for naught. The Void Spirit is dead, and Malrine doesn't mind that at all, because he did have the Arcane Rune, so it's going to be a very short cooldown on the Echo Slam. It's almost like half the cooldown's already off. Anyway, Gaiman. They are thinking about going back in here, but instead it's going to be Malrine who jumps back in with the help of the Fissure that is completely invisible, because I don't know what the fuck Iceproc smokes. He would rather introduce shiny new hats than fixing the damn spectator bug. But anyway, there is Malady coming back in with the Solar Guardian. Watson's going to be dropping here to the kisses. Nope, to the Fissure. As Malrine, there you go. This time around we actually see the Fissure. Malady is probably going to fall. Quinn comes back in on the Void Spirit. Sure, he might find a kill, but he's probably going to lose his life for this. Unless Ace can somehow turn this around. He's surviving. Another Soul Rip, another Decay. No, the Life Drain is there from Snaking. Quinn able to walk it off, but the rest of the Gaiman members not so lucky. Able to get much done. Amar. Uh-oh. Found Malady here. They're going to commit the Echo Slam and get the kill. Malrine's like, nope, I want that. Keep the Echo Slam on me, as Sneaking is letting go of the Life Drain, but Ace has got the Pipe of Insight, and I think Falcons probably don't want to be fighting this. Skeeter might just die of Fissure to help him out potentially, but there's 4 zombies on his ass. Fagnar healing him up with the Life Drain, but now there's the Quinn Void Spirit coming in with the Spirit Vessel, negating all of that healing. The damage is also going to be there, courtesy of the Dissimulate, and the Sister Shroud, the most balanced item Ice Frog has made, will ensure that Quinn does not eat a fucking totem to the face. There's Malrine. Oh, does he see Quinn? Okay, he does. He's just going for the Shield Rune first. Quinn is in some trouble. Oh my god, what a guess coming in from Malrine. There's the Solar Guardian, though, coming in from Malady. Okay, Kiss is committed here. Malady in some trouble. Quinn gonna dodge out most of those. Watson thinks about coming back in, but now there's a Doom at the ready, and it's gonna be dropped. The Doom's got Watson's name written on it, as that's another fissure coming in from Malrine, completely disrupting gaming and any plans they had to salvage this fight. Tofu turns into a ghost. A figurative one at the moment, but a literal one in a bit. Ultra kill for Malrine. Give this man the rampage. Against the Undying, though, you probably don't want to be doing that. Yeah, just, another totem. Oh, great! You fuck! No way! Here on Skeeter, but at least this time around, the gap between him and the Undying is not that big. And even between him and Watson, it's actually not that much, as... Oh, no. Oh, no. The fissure was so perfect coming in from Malrine. No chance for Malady to get to the Celestial Hammer. Quinn was waiting for him to pop that spell as mid lane. Okay, they'll at least find crit. But, Quinn might pay for this with his life. Amar doesn't really have the Doom just yet, but there's Skeeter coming in with the stun. Very awkward location for the fight, and they're supposed to give it up because Tofu was there with the calling, so Quinn gonna be in some trouble. Malrine once again. I can see these battles for the runes. And it's always Malrine coming out on top. And now, Skeeter with the Orc, and he's actually going to jump back in. Echo Slam going to be committed, and Quinn, no, he survives. He survives because of Malady healing him back up. Just that tiny amount. Oh, Malrine, he go... What? What on earth is that guess? He was blind as a bat there with no vision. And he just finds a... Oh. Just in time for TI. Skeeter's gonna jump in again. They're gonna spot out Tofu. Tofu's dead as well. Malrine beyond godlike 21 minutes in. Yes, man. The first thing being a gorilla. And well, there's the invisible fissure once again, as they're gonna be able to find Watson. Quinn TP's in. And vessels himself. Beautiful. And, oh my god, Skeeter's jumped in again. He's got the Orchid. I think Quinn's just dead. What was he hanging around for? Underneath an Observer Ward, unfortunately. Amar, in the meantime, on the other part of the map, has found Malady, but they will lose crit at the very least this time around gaming. Only at the low price of losing Quinn. And yes, I don't mean that sarcastically. Quick, they should know that there was a fissure there. But, oh no, Ace is gonna be found regardless and sent back to the fountain. Well, he survived there with the help of the pipe. The Soulburn didn't really take him off, but all he really did was bait Tofu in, and Tofu ends up falling too. Okay. There's a Rod of Atos out towards Malrine, but he still has the Shield Rune at the ready. Oh, being pushed in deep, but there's the Echo Slam coming in, hitting onto multiple heroes. Mortimer's kisses as well, but none of them are landing until Skeeter comes in with the stun on top of Quinn. They're going to be able to take him down with the help of those kisses. But round 2 for Malrine is deadly as the Requiem is channeled right on top. Watson gets it off and gets a huge amount of money. 1,000 gold going his way, with 800 being split amongst the rest of the members of Gaming. It's a 1-for-1 exchange, but one that Gaming are super happy with. Well, Amar's actually TPing top. He believes someone's going to be pushing out this wave, but it's just good old Malady. And Amar literally gets cookied into the stun. Watson might not be so lucky. Skeeter, oh, he sees him. There it is. The Dawnbreaker, oh, okay, the Dawnbreaker actually survives. There's a Soul Rip coming through. A Doom has been dropped, though. It is onto Tofu's head. Watson, he's surviving, he's standing, he's delivering like the SF he is. But he needs some help from his teammates. They have got no cash with the neutrals. Looks like they're playing for Gaming Gladiators with that stun, but all of a sudden Ace finds himself caught a bit too far forward. There's the Echo Slam coming in from Malrine. It does deadly squat as everyone from Gaming just runs away. But Quinn might just give them a free kill anyway as he went in. He does have one Astral Step remaining though, but there's the Fissure. Chain stuns galore. But Quinn is going to be fine. Not today, he says, until he goes back in, gets silenced again. And now Crit drops the Scatter Blast on top of 3. He is going in like a madman, hoping to land a multi-man stun. But it's actually Malrine who does that with the Fissure. The Requiem never comes through. Watson dies at the end of it all. Amar will be traded out though, so it's going to be a 1-for-2 exchange so far. And I think Falcons, they've had enough. So, well, Malrine certainly wants to try and find Malady here, who should be dropping Enchant Totem at the ready, and Malady, his body hits the deck. Oh, okay, Malrine, he does go in the end, seeing just how low the Undying was, but the Undying comes back up real quick thanks to the Ceaseless Dirge. Gonna be getting up a lot of tempo over to the enemy team. Snaking gonna fall. So I'm sure that story has been told many a times before. Who has superior vision? Well, Falcons have got a ward in the river, but Cayman have a ward on the high ground. Skeeter is going to be the one initiating. Oh, Malrine goes in with the Echo Slam. He deletes Tofu from the game. That's a very nice ult coming in from Malady, but the Doom has been laid out onto Watson, who's attempting to BKB TP out, but he is so dead. Cannot survive as Malrine completely busts this game open with the help of the Echo Slam. And back in the base, Quinn trying to run back home as eventually they should be able to find the Ace Undying. So lots of zombies on top of Skeeter, that tombstone. Okay. Might be proing here. Oh, Fissure catches out Quinn on the Void Spirit. They don't really know it. Instead, Skeeter is able to find Ace on the Undying, who's not getting any help from his team. He's just going to get popped like a piñata. But so does Snaking. It's a 1-for-1 exchange so far. Although, with Falcons fighting arguably the higher value kill. Well, where is he going? Where's Skeeter going? Not too sure, but Amar, he wanted to go on Watson by himself. He dropped the Doom, which is curious in a singular Fissure. Up top, though, seems like they made a little play here for Quinn. Oh, sorry, rather for Crit on the Snapfire as Watson dukes it out with Skeeter, ends up winning the 1v1, but now backup is arriving. Malrine is here with the Echo Slam. Fissure is there as well. Refresher up. Echo Slam out onto 3. The Totem removes Tofu from the game, but the rest of the main members of the side of Game are still relatively healthy. Quinn pops the BKB. He looks golden and, well, he's running around looking for a target. In the meantime, Watson has been found by Malrine, who blinked in towards the back lines. Back up to the front lines, the Quinn Void Spirit is dead. Well, Ace, left alone, without a friend in the world. Claimed by Malrine. And the amp damage rune on him. Probably not going to be getting it. Amar decides, okay, well, if Ace wants to duke it out, I can fight him. And Amar does actually drop the Doom on top of Ace. And I think Ace is dead. He's dead twice. That's the Ceaseless Dirge gone, and GG is going to be called. Malady is the one who calls it. Gaiman, their last pick, really needs to bind this. And he's just going to try and pull the creep wave away. Okay, fair. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, oh. Why as I say that, though, up top, they do end up getting first blood. As the water rune is going to be used. Quinn actually might be in some trouble with the rotation coming in from Snaking. He's dead. Malrine gets the kill with the help of that, the Sandstorm. Down bottom though, Watson are clipped by the Impalement Arts. He should be falling. Amar even gets the Jingu stacks for his troubles. And Watson's courier dies once again. Quinn gonna TP in. Instant TP out by Snaking, and he's fine. Quinn left without a paddle in Schitt's Creek. Up top, Tofu looking like he's in some trouble. Oh my god, the Rocket Barrage just melts him. And Malrine, he's going to TP up here as well. He's got the Epicenter at the ready. Ace does have a Fire Blast if need be. How are you going to close the gap against the Ogre, though? Oh, well, the Ogre's actually going to do it for them. In fact, Maori's going to get a perfect two-man bottle strike with the Sandstorm as well. Quinn, he came from the gate thinking that he had an opening here, but Malrine was ready. Are being blown apart. Okay, Malady is going to TP top, though. They're going to try and get something done against Keita, who does have level 6. Call down going to be committed. He's got a wand and raindrops. He is very tanky. Oh my god, the call down just completely decimates the Zeus. He walked into like 3 of those missiles and died. And now Quinn, what is he TPing top for? Huh? What on earth am I watching? Tofu doesn't have the sleight of fist for another 2 seconds. Is not a good sight. Huskar sitting at 3.4k net worth, right next to Watson, who's actually been jungling this entire time. And while this is happening up top, Tofu ends up falling. Skeeter able to find that kill again. My god. Well, Malrine's got the haste rune at the ready, sneaking Zio with a Chen army of sorts. Mallory throwing down Arc Lightnings, trying to thin the herd, but bit hard to do. What on earth is going on? Skeeter even found the Huskar? Watson does get the Invis rune. He's got a What on earth? Okay, Amar just finds Malady down bottom. Well, mid lane. Watson. He was visible under the cover of a sentry, what I imagine. There was the Ringmaster Tame the Beast coming through. That's a nice call down, hitting onto multiple heroes. Amar comes in, though, with the Boundless Strike, and Skeeter finds himself a double kill. It's 3 dead for the side of Gaiman, and Ace also going to be in some trouble. The inhibit is there coming in from Amar. Tofu on the backlines can only watch as this 2-headed ogre is a species that is now considered extinct. What? Okay, GG's call, that's it. Gaiman are done. Wait 2 minutes for MMR. Okay, wow.